The last couple of weeks have been extremely volatile for the crypto market, and a project called De.Fi that we've talked about a number of times on the channel before has a major announcement coming up on October 13th. And over on their X, they've talked all about this. And so for those of you who aren't familiar about De.Fi, De.Fi is a project that is backed by some of the biggest names in the crypto space. If we look at their token, it's currently at 0.002 per token, and it's available on the top exchanges in the world. So if we look at it, it's available on Bybit, Gate, MEXC, KuCoin, BingX, and the list goes on and on. In terms of their backers, they're backed by Binance, Coinbase, OKX, Consensus, 21 Shares, and other top tier 1 VCs that you could see all listed right here. In addition to this, like I said, they're available on many of the exchanges, like 17 of the biggest exchanges in the world. And in terms of people talking about the project and who are part of the project, the president's son, Donald Trump Jr., has been tweeting about this project. He spoke at the De.Fi World 2025 event back in February, and they have some major things on their roadmap. This is like the only project that I've seen Donald Trump Jr. publicly support, like at least in terms of altcoins. And considering it's only around a $3 to $4 million market cap project, I think it has a ton of potential. If we're looking at the project, we also can see that they have some really useful tools. So they have their shield tool, which helps you identify if your wallet has any risks. In addition to this, they have their scanner tool, which has identified over 73.8 million issues and has scanned 4.1 million total smart contracts. So this has all been done by the De.Fi team that has over 50 people, has been working for over 5 years, and they have over 3 million users that have scanned all these issues and scanned all these smart contracts and protected their money. So if we're looking at this project, they recently came out with some major developments. Like I said, the market has been doing well. So if you're coupling the market doing really well with these major developments, it is a recipe for a big rally, in my opinion. So De.Fi has 4 major announcements. They said, look, presented at Congress. You can see the video right here. They have a video where it says De.Fi featured in U.S. Congress session, and that is where it all began. In addition to this, we could see they had featured on the official White House YouTube channel. If we go ahead and click on that, we can see it's all on the White House YouTube channel. It's more of talking during that hearing. In addition to this, hosted Donald Trump Jr. at their event, which you could see they retweeted, they posted about this, and he posted about De.Fi and their World 2025 event, how he was speaking at it. And lastly, it says on October 13th, partnering De.Fi with U.S. institutions coming soon. So they didn't confirm who they're partnering with, but it seems like they're preparing a huge partnership for De.Fi token with potentially even the Trump token, because why would they be, retweeting Donald Trump Jr. talking about a major partnership, having the Capitol building all in the background if it wasn't something that big? So I personally own quite a bit of De.Fi, and you guys know I've been talking about this project for a long time on the channel already. And I think with this partnership, whatever this, partnership with a U.S. institution is going to be, I think it could lead to at least a 10x growth from where we're currently at, because if you look at their price, it's still only around a $3 to $4 million market cap, and in the last week, they're up already 34%. So that's something that is really cool. Other thing I want to talk about is with their previous events. So like I said, at the De.Fi 2025 event, we saw Donald Trump Jr. speak, but in previous events, they've also had major speakers. Like they have usually over 1,000 attendees, 50 plus speakers. 80% of the people are C-level executives. And so this is something that is talked about by a number of the major news outlets in the world, like Forbes, Blockworks, WSJ, Business Insider. And so just seeing this project be this undervalued at its current price makes me really excited about what's to come for it. Like I said, they have over 3 million users, and they've been able to do so much with their team of 50 people behind the project. In addition to this, I want to talk a little bit about new networks that they've started to support. So if we go over to De.Fi token, you could see that they recently added some support for other networks. So when we last spoke about, they really only had Ethereum and BNB chain, but now they also allow you to trade De.Fi token on Solana chain, and on Solana chain, you could do it on Bitmart, BSC, and a few others, and on Base Chain, available on Osbit, BTSE, and DexTrade. So they've added 2 new chains where you can go about trading D.Fi token, which is really exciting in my opinion. You could see that I have, tokens that are locked. I'm always claiming I was an early investor in this project years ago, and so it's really something that I'm really, really excited about. Last 2 things I do want to talk about is just going to be with the overall market, because we have seen the overall market rally quite a bit. Bitcoin's up 10%, Ethereum's up 15%, and so all of this is going to help propel D.Fi to a yearly high, in my opinion, because if we have seen the overall market in Bitcoin and Ethereum start to rally, it usually trickles down into altcoins. You couple this with their major developments that are taking place, their major announcements, Donald Trump Jr. posting about them, talking about major partnerships with U.S. institutions. All of this is leading to something that could be very, very bullish for D.Fi for the remainder of 2025. And I wouldn't be surprised to see this project at a $50 million market cap in the next couple of months. So keep an eye out on D.Fi. We've talked about them a number of times on the channel already, and this is a project that you really don't want to miss out on, especially with their up and coming partnership announcement that is coming up on October 13th. So keep an eye out on this. And like I said, it's available on nearly all the exchanges. I personally own mine on MEXC, but it's available on a lot of different exchanges out there.